Grandpa Abe was getting closer and closer. Ben didn't mean to pull the cord. His brain was still arguing with itself about whether it was safe to activate a fog bomb inside a room, especially a room filled with very old people. But he was scared, and sometimes, when riddled with fear, the body doesn't wait for the brain to finish its debate, and so his fingers pulled the cord. "Uh-oh," he whispered, as a plume of fog instantly shot out of the green ball, rising straight to the ceiling. Then it spread wide, filling the senior center with an instant fog bank. Cool mist settled on Ben's face. The scent of the sea drifted up his nostrils. The only thing missing was the sound of a foghorn in the distance. Grandpa Abe and the room itself disappeared. But so did Pearl and the Sasquatch. Everyone started talking at once. "Henrietta, where have you gone? Why can't I see anything? Is this a dream?" "It's not a dream, it's fog." "Henrietta, I can't find you." "This is pudding day, not fog day." "Where am I?" "Henrietta, I love you." "Ben," Pearl called from the floor, "it's clear down here." Ben dropped to his knees. He had a perfect view down there because the fog bank floated about 2 feet off the ground. By pushing the kit along the floor, he managed to crawl to the exit. Pearl and the Sasquatch were already outside by the time he got there. "Phew," Ben said, as the door closed behind him. "We almost got caught." Ben thought Pearl might say something like, "Wow, that was really smart to use that fog bomb," but she didn't say anything. She stood, her neck craned, staring at the sky. The Sasquatch towered next to her, its face also turned upward. Ben slowly rose to his feet. This time he didn't wonder what kind of bird it was. This time he didn't feel silly for thinking it was a dragon. It circled lazily, then dove behind some trees. "It's going to the factory," Pearl said. This was the first time Ben had seen the Sasquatch standing at its full height. "How are we going to get it back to the factory without people seeing it?" he asked. "We don't have another fog bomb." "I'm not sure," Pearl said. "It's huge." Ben didn't know why, but he didn't feel afraid of the gigantic beast. Maybe because it wasn't growling at him, or maybe because it wasn't glaring at him, or maybe because it was scratching one of its feet and whimpering. Then it scratched the other foot. It whimpered, then scratched some more. Mr. Tabby said Dr. Wu was treating it for foot fungus, Ben remembered. It probably needs its medicine. That's when a siren's howl filled the air. The Sasquatch's hand flew to its ears as the howl grew louder. Ben peered around the side of the senior center. Fog leaked out the front door as a Buttonville police force car pulled up to the curb. A woman with dark glasses stepped out. "It's your Aunt Millie," Ben said. "We need to get out of here." Pearl looked up at the Sasquatch. "We're going to take you home," she told it. "Do you?" "Don't ask it questions," Ben reminded her. "Right." She broke off another chocolate chunk. "We can avoid the streets and sidewalks by cutting through the forest." She handed the chunk to the Sasquatch. It popped the chunk into its mouth. "Let's go."